This Saturday, we have another great fight. We have Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez versus Juan Estrada. So I'm here to give a prediction video for this firefight that's about to take place. So let's get at it. Let's get into it, man. So we got these two warriors, one from Nicaragua and the other from Mexico, and they have fought. They fought in 2012, and it was an absolute war. Chocolatito is a pressure fighter, power. It's not much to him, man. It's not. He is what it is. He's straightforward. He's a brawler. There's nothing special to him. He got that power. He's a brawler, and so is Juan Estrada. These two are pretty much evenly matched, as you saw in their first fight. But Chocolatito pulled it off. He was putting in more pressure, but damn, that was a war. So that's what you call a fight. When you see these type of fights like this, that's what a lot of us want to see. We want to see fist thrown, man. We want to see some kind of punches. Even if you move around and punch, at least punch, man. Don't be like AB and not let your hands go. These dudes let their fucking hands go. And it's going to be the same way when they fight Saturday. It's going to be the same exact thing. The difference is, though, when you compare let's talk about Juan Estrada for a minute. He has 41 fights, 41 wins, 3 losses, 28 KOs. And he's 30 years old with, this is what I like to see. The dude is 30 and he has 44 fights under his belt at 30 years old, man. That's a lot of mileage for 30 years old, right? So he's definitely been taking some punches and a lot of abuse in his career. But look at it, 30. His last fight was in 2020. He had one fight last year, 2 in 2019, and 3 in 2018. But he had 16 fights from between the fight he's about to fight, the rematch with Chocolatito, and the fight in 2012. He fought 16 times since then. Chocolatito's fought 18 times since then. So he has 2 more fights under his belt than Estrada since their last fight, which might translate into him having a little bit more wear and tear than Estrada. And being Chocolatito's 33 years old, he's 3 years older. But these guys have amazingly high count of fights on their resume to be so young, just like Canelo. This is what I like to see, man. You know what I mean? Like, these fighters are putting in work. I like to see that. So how does that translate to Saturday night with these two warriors? Well, as I stated, it's gonna be the same thing. You're gonna get the same fighters, but you're gonna get slower versions because due to age. This is 2012 that we're talking about. So they aged quite a bit since then. They've fought other fights. They absorbing punishment over time. So you're gonna see the same punch rate, but you're gonna see slower. You're gonna see them slow down. I mean, that's just the way it is naturally. You can't stop that. And given the fact that Chocolatito had 2 extra fights more than Estrada since their last fight, could that mean that he's took more abuse with those extra 2 fights? You can look at it that way, but then you got to consider that Chocolatito has a significantly higher KO rating, so he's getting his dudes out of there. He's been getting those dudes out of there much more. He's been dispatching these dudes better than Estrada has been doing. Okay, so the fight will be just like their first fight. You're going to see fist swinging. It's going to be an absolute war, like always. like the first fight. But this time, I think you're gonna see somebody get knocked out in this fight. I see a 9th round KO coming, and the person that I see winning this fight is Chocolatito again for the win. He still is gonna, it's like I said, it's gonna be an older version of these two that were, they're gonna be the older shells of themselves in this rematch. But Chocolatito still is a step above Estrada slightly when it comes to power and pressure and everything. It's gonna be a reboot of the first fight, but this time somebody's getting stopped, and because their punch resistance is probably a little bit lower now as they got older. Their reflexes are a little bit slower, so somebody's gonna get clipped, and they're gonna get clipped with something that's gonna knock them out, and it's gonna be Chocolatito for the win, 9th round KO. You heard it here first on Rebel Life Boxing. I'm going to bet on this one as well, so let's see if I come out a winner again. So we have 9th round knockout for Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez. Get back to me. Let me know what you think about this fight. I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.